Greetings. Welcome to EDTV News Channel, the People's Channel. In this report, we have a few stories for talk about. Coming out of the parish of St. Catherine, the Food Basket Parish, St. Elizabeth, Kingston, and St. Andrew. Stay tuned for the full reports. Blessings to all subscribers and viewers. If you're here for the first time, you can support the channel by like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. So people will start off in the parish of St. Catherine, where a woman who dropped out in a horrific car crash early this morning on the MANDELA highway, now identified as Cedrica Williams. So we'll get into the latest police report. A woman who was taken out in a multi-vehicle crash along the MANDELA highway in St. Catherine early this morning has been identified. The deceased is 23-year-old Cedrica Williams of a St. Catherine address. Police report that about 5:45 a.m., Williams was a passenger in a Mercedes-Benz SUV traveling on the highway heading to St. Catherine when the vehicle collided into the rear of a parked truck. As a result of the collision, the Benz careened and crashed into a Suzuki Vitara motor car that was traveling in the same direction. Williams suffered serious injuries and was pronounced dropout at hospital. There were no other serious injuries, the police said. Head of the Public Safety and Traffic Enforcement Branch, PSTEB, of the Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF, Assistant Commissioner of Police Gary Mackenzie, said investigations are ongoing to see whether the fatal accident was a result of dangerous driving. We gather that the vehicle had just passed a speed checkpoint at 6 miles, and investigation is being carried out to ascertain properly whether or not there was a manner of driving that amounts to driving and causing dropout by dangerous driving or manslaughter, he told the news media. It is understood that Williams had just earlier this week returned to the island from the United States, where she attended the University of South Florida. Very sad story, people.
At about 5:45 this morning, the police gathered that a SUV Benz motor car was traveling along the Nelson Mandela Highway, headed in a westerly direction towards Spanish Town. When on reaching the vicinity, just past the overhead bridge, what appeared to happen is that a truck was parked on the left side of the road on the hard shoulder, and the vehicle, that is the said SUV Benz motor car, collided with the right rear section of it. As a result of that, the vehicle spun and overturned and made connection with another motor car that was traveling in the same direction. Unfortunately, a lady that was traveling in the Benz motor car suffered serious injury and died as a result of the crash. There were no other serious injuries. We gather that the vehicles that just passed a speed check point at 6 miles. Investigation is being carried out to ascertain properly whether or not there was a manner of driving that amounts to driving and causing death by dangerous driving or manslaughter.
Now we'll move on, this time to the Breadbasket Parish of Jamaica, St. Elizabeth. So we'll get into the report. Alleged gang member among 2 taken out in the parish. Police are reporting that one of 2 men taken out in a gun attack in Cambridge district near Brampton last night was an alleged member of the St. Elizabeth-based speculation gang. He is Donovan Bailey, 50, otherwise called Dan. Police named the second victim as Elvin McIntosh, an associate of Bailey. Police sources said Bailey was well known to investigators as they alleged that he was involved in various criminal activities, including dropouts, shooting, and predial larceny. A police report said shortly after 8 p.m., the men were in a yard when a gunman entered and opened fire, hitting them. Further reports are that the men were pumping air into a tire on a Mark X motor car when the gun attack happened. They were pronounced drop out at hospital. Now, people, we'll move to St. Andrew, where a body was found along the Washington Boulevard. A body was this morning discovered along the Washington Boulevard in St. Andrew. The police were called to the scene. More to come. Now, people, back to St. Catherine, where a 17-year-old boy was held with a gun during a school fete in the parish. So we'll get into the latest police report. The Spanish Town Police on Friday arrested a 17-year-old boy following the seizure of a firearm during a fete at a high school in the St. Catherine parish. He is being held on possession of a prohibited weapon. He is likely to be charged. The police report that about 8 p.m., a team was on duty at the school where an event was in session. On the approach of the lawmen, the boy was observed acting in a manner that aroused their suspicion, according to the police. He was accosted and searched, and a Beretta 9mm pistol was seen in a bag he had in his possession. He was subsequently arrested. Job well done by the police. Now, people, last but not least, we'll move to Kingston. Submachine gun seized in police operation in Tulip Lane. The police seized a high-powered weapon in Kingston Western Police Division yesterday. The Mach 11 submachine gun, along with 20 rounds of ammunition, was seized during a joint police-military operation at premises on Tulip Lane in downtown Kingston at about 7 a.m. The weapon and ammunition were found in a knapsack bag. No one was arrested in connection with the seizure. Job well done again by the police. Please leave your comments in the comments section and tell me what you think. One aim, one God, one destiny. Walk good, talk good, live good. Blessings.